Hi everyone, it's Tony Richards and welcome to today's Life Focus. Well, it's kind of gloomy today. Hope you had a good day. But it wasn't really that great. How many of you know people like that? How many of you know people that no matter what the situation, no matter what's happening, no matter what the day is, they're a Debbie Downer. They're going to bring you and everyone else down. What do you do about that as a leader? How do you help someone who always sees the negative of life? Yeah, it was a great win, but we could have scored at least one more point. Well, we had a good church service this week, but we could have had a few more members. Stop that negative thinking, will you? Oh, it's so important that, especially in this time, I know it's horrible what has been happening around the world with the coronavirus. I know it. We all know it. But you see, I kind of look at things like this and I say, from this, there's an opportunity. There's options. In the middle of horrific disasters, new businesses spring up, new opportunities spring up, new ways of doing things spring up. And you may be the one that's leading it. You may be the one that's going to be in charge of something that's going to have an impact on the rest of the world, and you don't even know it yet. Oh, I just cannot stand people who are just always down, who are always, oh, poor, pitiful me. I don't want you to be that way. Yes, times are tough. Yes, situations are tough. Yes, some people haven't had a paycheck in months. But they're alive. They're still moving. They still have opportunity and ability. My heart goes out to everyone who is hurting right now. But on the other hand, you have an opportunity to make a change. You have an opportunity to make a difference in your life, in your child's life, in your spouse's life, in your friend's life, in your community's life. Don't take this opportunity and let it control you. You have to learn how to control what's around you. Now, we can't control everything. I understand that. But where we can, God has given us the ability to think. God has given us the ability to have free will. God has given us the ability to make decisions. God has given us the opportunity to see options. God has given us the opportunity to see opportunities. Now, I want to ask you something, and I want to honestly ask you something. What opportunities do you see in front of you? Some of you are going to sit there and say, I see no opportunity at all. It reminds me of, let's see if I get this right now. It reminds me of bricklayers. And there were 3 bricklayers, and the gentleman went up to one bricklayer and said, what are you doing? He said, I'm laying bricks. This is what I do. Come here every day, and I lay the bricks every day, and that's it. Went to another bricklayer and said, what are you doing? And he said, I'm laying bricks, but at least it pays them bills, and it puts food on the table, and I'm able to live. And he went to the 3rd bricklayer, and he said, what are you doing? And he said, oh, let me tell you. He said, you see this brick here? This brick is going to be a brick that's going to be put in place that's going to help build a cathedral. Look at the different colors. Look at the different shapes. Look at the different ways in which we are able to shape and mold and make something great out of nothing. My question is, which bricklayer are you? Well, I'm in a situation and somehow I just will get through it, I guess. Well, if I can just get enough, then that'll be fine. Or let me look. It's tough right now. It's really tight. It's really tough out there. But you know what? Somehow I'm going to pray. I'm going to believe. I'm going to scratch. I'm going to find a way, and I'm going to get through this. And when I do, I'm going to be stronger for it because I'm going to learn something, and then I'm going to go forward. Which one are you? Don't you dare put yourself down or your situation down, and don't look at it as hopeless. Look at it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and an opportunity to help others as well. That's what we need to do, and that's what I want to encourage you to do right now. I want you to stop that stinking thinking, and I want you to look and start believing and hoping and understanding, planning and moving to the destiny that God has put inside of you. Scott knows exactly what I'm talking about. Because you see, he's not going to sit back and let the situation consume him. He's going to take control of it. He's going to say, you know what? There's an opportunity within this, and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to understand how it implicates and how I can take this, and I can take this brick and I can lay it down and I can build the cathedral of my life. I may not have had that opportunity before, but now with the situation that I'm in, now with the things that I'm faced with, now with the options that are before me, I am going to see it differently, and I am going to build a cathedral for my future. And when you do, you will go forward. Hey, thanks for joining me today. Come on, be optimistic. I know it's a tough time. I know we're all going through some really, really rough things and stretches here. But don't give up. I do not give up. I never give up. I don't believe in it. I believe that there are options and opportunities, and we have to keep fighting, even though it's hurting us to our max. But you can do it. Write me at TonyRichardsSpeaking@gmail.com. Let me encourage you. Let me talk to you. Check out my website at TonyRichards.net. Come on, get up. Pick yourself off the floor. Be strong. Don't you dare give up, give out, or give in. I won't let you. You're too good for it. God put greatness in you, and maybe this is the preparation you need to get started, to kickstart your destiny, to kickstart those things that are deep inside of you, and to say, you know what? It'll be tough, but I'll get through it. And when I get through it, it's going to be better, and I'm going to be stronger. And when that happens, I will go forward.